All right. So I'm saying good evening, everyone, and welcome to day three of our action journey. This is our learning journey, and it is from here that we are learning everything about cryptocurrency. What in our day one we have learned what cryptocurrency is, um, and, and on our day two, which was yesterday, we also learned about we also get a recap of what cryptocurrency is, and we also talk about how to create value, how value is being created. And today, I want to sincerely appreciate everyone who has stayed consistent from day one up till today, day three. Consistency is already doing something powerful. It's already doing something powerful. Now we know those who are serious. Now we know those who wants to learn. Your consistency is already separating those who are serious from those who are only curious. Curiosity is not the most important thing. Seriousness is the most important thing. And today's session is very important because it will answer a lot of silent questions. It will answer a lot of silent questions that people have, but they've not been asking, maybe because they don't want to ask, or maybe because they are just shy, maybe because they don't know how to ask or how it's going to feel. So today, let me introduce you to a simple concept. A simple concept. Because today, I want to explain something very simple. Something very simple. A lot of people believe opportunities are only for those who already have money. A lot of people believe that every opportunities in the crypto space are for those who already have money. These opportunities are for those who have money to buy the currencies, those who have resources, those who have funds, those who have a lot of money. In my journey of marketing cryptocurrencies and working within cryptocurrencies, I've met different people. Some people would say, you will do well in cryptocurrency if you have money. You need to have money to do cryptocurrency. But our lessons today were exposed to something very different. You learn it differently. See, the truth is, most people who succeed in structured system do not start with money. Most people who succeed today in genuine and great cryptocurrency, many of them do not start with a dime. Start with money. What they started with is information, positioning, and consistency. Meaning they got the information just like you are having it now. And then they choose to position themselves. And then they stayed consistently. They did not even start with knowledge. They got the information. They positioned themselves. And then they stayed consistent. They kept on learning on the job. They kept on learning, and then they learn and then build their community, and then they are able to earn a lot of money. It is not about money. You don't have to have all the money in the world. Sometimes you don't even have to have a dime. You don't even have to have a dime, and you will run through cryptocurrency and you will make a lot of money. So today, I will clearly explain how people participate, how they grow, and how they earn, even when they do not have one kobo to start with. Tonight, we are going to look into all of that, how they participate by position, how they grow with consistency, and how they earn big, not with money, but with information they've gotten by positioning themselves and by staying consistent. Now, let me introduce us to something very, very simple. It is simple, but powerful. As a matter of fact, that is the powerhouse of those who started and made a lot of money and grow big in the cryptocurrency space without money. That is their backbone. That is their strength. And what I'm talking about, what am I talking about? I'm talking about leverage. That is their power. The power of leverage. And leverage in this case means what you already have access to. You use it to get what you don't yet have access to. Leverage means using what you already have access to, the resources around you, every knowledge that you are getting, the information, using it. By positioning yourself, you start using it to get what you don't have. Yes, it's true. Some people start with money. Some people start with time. Some start with relationships. Some start with commitment. When you say money, we all understand. When we say time, some people, it is their time that they have. And they took that time to get the right information, get the right knowledge, and then leverage on their relationships. And then they get committed in it. And then boom, they break even. See, no one had ever starts with everything. All of this that I've said, the money, the time, the relationship, the commitment, nobody has ever started with all of this. But everyone starts with something that they have. They start with something that they have. So in structured system, people who understand leverage often grow faster than those who rely even on money. In structured system, in cryptocurrency, I'm using structured system because cryptocurrency is a structured system. In cryptocurrency, people who understand leverage grows faster than those who rely on money. Reason is because relying on money gives you a cap. Relying on money gives you a cap, meaning if you put $100,000 in this, you already know this is how much I can earn if I hold till this time. If I hold till this value, this is what I can get. But those who depend on leverage do not have a cap. They don't have a cap. Because if you place a cap on your activity now, you can earn beyond. You understand? So in a structured system in cryptocurrency, people understand leverage very well. The power of leverage, the power of marketing. Those who understand it very well grows faster. They earn faster than those who rely entirely on money. Now, when we talk about leverage, let's discuss about, few keywords that could help us to understand what we are discussing today very well. Let's discuss first about learning and positioning. Learning and positioning. Learning simply means that you make yourself available to understand the process, to understand what the industry is all about, to understand what the project is all about. In cases of BitTON, in the case of BitTON, it means you make yourself available to learn what the project is all about, what benefits I can get from it, what impact it can make, and then while learning that, you already You are coming to the full knowledge and full understanding of what the system is all about. And it is after this learning that you can begin to understand the power of leverage, and then you can make use of that power. And when we say learning, this means that you are attending meetings like this, trainings like this, where you learn, where you get new information, where you learn new things, where you learn new strategies. You attend sections, meetings, calls regularly. You understand how the system works. And then you ask vital questions. You ask vital questions. And it is through all of this that you build confidence. It is through all of this that you build confidence. See, many people fail because they rush into actions without proper understanding. You will notice that I kept on saying this almost every day, that many people fail in businesses, in network marketing, not because of so many things, but because they rushed into things without proper understanding. That's what I've been saying from yesterday, and even day before yesterday, that proper understanding is very vital, very, very important, because learning reduces fear. It takes away your mistakes, and then it builds confidence in you. Learning reduces fear. It takes away mistakes, and then it builds confidence in you. Learning builds confidence in you. And this is why this meeting exists. To take ourselves first through the fundamentals. First day we talk about what is cryptocurrency. We want you to understand cryptocurrency. We want to take away that fear of, oh, cryptocurrency, it's not for me. I can't understand it. It's not for me. I can't understand. We want to take away that fear because it is not exactly as you are seeing it. It's too complicated. No. So we started with what is cryptocurrency? How did cryptocurrency come into existence? And on day one, you understand what cryptocurrency is. The next thing is, this is a currency. Now you have the confidence. You cannot make the same mistakes of saying cryptocurrency is not understandable again. And then we have taken away that fear. We have taken away that mistake. And yesterday, we now talk about how value is being created for that currency. We also linked it with how value is created for fiat currency, the naira that you have in your hand, the dollar that you have in your hand, the cedis that you have in your hand, the shillings that you have in your hand. How is value created for those currencies? We relate how value is created for fiat currencies with how it's created for digital currencies, because cryptocurrencies are digital currencies. And that's how we explain how BitTON and how value of BitTON is being created. This section is designed to protect you, to help you understand, to take away your fear, and to build confidence in you. To build confidence in you. So after we have talked about leverage, and under that we'll talk about learning and positioning. Now let's now proceed further in the power of leverage, in our understanding of leverage. Let's talk about community building. Community building. When we say the power of leverage, leverage means using what you have around you to get what you wanted. Using what you have around you to get what you want. You don't have money to start. or you don't want to start with money, what do you have? You have people around you. People around you. Have your friends, you have your neighbors, you have your relatives, you have your colleagues at works, you have many of us. If you check your phone, many of us even have more than 3,000 contacts on our phones. You have acquaintances, you have family, friends, you have people around you. Now, what if you leverage on that you have to get what you want? What if you start building your community with people around you? People around you. So community building is how people grow even without starting with a single capital. And how do they do that? They begin by sharing information with people around them. People around them. They begin by sharing information with people around them, with their relatives, with their friends, with their colleagues. And then they proceed by inviting them to meetings, sections like this, where opportunities are being introduced. They invite them to come and learn too. No pressure. They just say, come and learn. So they invite them to meetings like this to come and learn. And by doing that, they are helping people to understand. And then they are connecting people to structure. You share information. You ask them to come and learn. So you help them to understand. And then you are connecting them to the structure. When you connect them to the structure, when they learn, when they understand that structure, they understand that system well, what would they do? They make decisions to be a part of that structure. And how can they be a part of that structure? They can be a part of that structure through you. Through you. And then it means you have leveraged on them. Because while coming to the community through you, they learn, they understand, and then they participate, they position themselves, and then you get benefits from them coming to the structure, to the system through you. You don't need to be an expert to share what you are learning. You only need to be one step ahead of someone else. And your presence here today already places you ahead of someone. Your presence here today to learn already places you ahead of someone. It is already exposing you to a knowledge that if I can learn this thing, if I can learn and understand, I will be ahead of my colleagues, and I can tell them this, and that, and they can join through me, and I can get benefits from it, and I can grow bigger from there. So when people you introduce grow, what will you do? You grow with them. When people you introduce grow, what happens? You grow with them. Let me give us an instance. In BitTON token, from day one to today, we have been studying a strong system, a strong project, BitTON token. No pressure, just explanation. And we are getting to understand it gradually. In BitTON token says for its token distributions, only one thing triggers distributions, and that is staking. Now, when you stake in BitTON token, you don't just buy the token and hold. You have the opportunity. You can buy the BitTON token and then hold it. Wait for value appreciation, and then you enjoy from that value appreciation. But BitTON is saying you can buy the token and then you stake it to earn even more token. That is the core distribution system of BitTON. BitTON is now saying for every community builders, for every promoters, for every networkers, who introduces BitTON to their relatives, who leverage, I mean, who banked on the power of leverage, who uses the power of leverage, who understand the benefit in the power of leverage, and then they choose to understand BitTON. They understand that concept of token distributions. And then they choose to now share the information, the knowledge they've understood. They share it with their people. And then those people are now joining the community of BitTON through them. You share with your friend about BitTON that this token is just getting started. It's just getting started. And if you buy, the value appreciation is happening. And if you buy now, instead of you holding it, you can choose to stake it. For instance, if you buy 100 tokens now, you can stake it, and in 135 days, you would have gotten 256 tokens. So you have gotten more tokens. And then, apart from the more tokens that you have gotten, value appreciation is also there. You are sharing that information with your neighbor. So meaning if, in short, in a layman language, meaning if you use 100,000 naira, $100,000 to buy this token now, and then you take it now. For instance, just for instance, say one token is $1. Now you bought this token now for $100, and then you staked it. Meaning after 135 days, you would have gotten a token that is equivalent of $256. What if after that 135 days, the price of token has now gone up? So you got more token and you enjoy value appreciation. Now, BitTON is now saying, if you could explain this business, this project to your people, you are leveraging on the people around you. If you could explain to them, and then they register in BitTON and then stake their fund in BitTON through the registration that they have done using your link, BitTON is saying you become a partner of BitTON, and then you earn bonuses and commissions for that. Bonuses and commissions for that. So because you understand the power of leverage, and because you understand that you can get bonuses if you introduce anybody into BitTON, you have discussed with your friend. Your friend has joined BitTON, and then because your friend has staked in BitTON, you are getting 2 solid bonuses. You are getting direct referral bonuses if your friends stake using TON. And for this, you can earn 10 levels deep. Meaning you can earn level 1, that's your direct. If those your downline also understand power of leverage, and then they also introduce people, don't forget that you did not just tell them about the project. You introduce them to sections like this, where they learn about cryptocurrency, and then they also learn the power of leverage. So because they also have people around them that becomes their resources, they will also want to. So if they now also introduce BitTON to their friends too, and then their friends join using their own link too, you are also going to earn, even while those your friends are earning from their own friend. So you earn level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, up to level 10, just for referral bonuses. Now, secondly, you earn what we call matching bonus. Matching bonus is the sweetest of all. It's the sweetest of all. Why did I say this? Because in matching bonus is rebate style. Matching bonus is rebate style. What does that mean? It means you earn a certain percentage of the daily reward of your downlines. You earn a certain percentage of the daily rewards of your downline. Let me quickly share my screen so I can show us how matching bonus looks like. So I can briefly show us how matching bonus looks like. Okay? Yes, this is matching bonus. This is matching bonus. This is BitTON matching bonus. In BitTON, every registered member, anybody who register in BitTON, anybody at all who register in BitTON already have a bronze rank. You are already a bronze rank holder. And for that, apart from the referral bonus that you get from the person that registered directly with you on your level 1, you also get 3% from every amount of BitTON that person is earning every day. Power of leverage. You are leveraging on that your friend to earn BitTON tokens. You don't have money to start, or you don't want to start with your own money, but you have your friends who have money and they can stake their, no matter how small, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, depends on their capacity. They can stake their money and you can earn 1, referral bonus, and 2, matching bonuses. Matching bonuses is the sweetest because you earn a certain percentage of their daily reward. For instance, if you have a friend that registered using your link and you do not have any staking yourself, you don't have any active stake yourself, you are on bronze rank. You are on bronze rank. The requirement for bronze rank is just registration, which you have done. And then you are going to be getting 3% every day for 135 days. Each time, each day, your downline is getting its own daily payment, daily reward. You are getting 3% of that amount is getting every day. For instance, if that person is earning 10 BitTONs every day, you are going to be earning 3 BitTONs every day. You are going to be earning 3 BitTONs every day. What does this tell you? It tells you that even if you don't have money to start, but you want to leverage on people, the resources around you, your people, your network, your friends, your neighbors, your siblings, your colleagues, your followers. You want to leverage on them. Just a post on your WhatsApp status could help you to leverage on your people. Funny enough, you don't have to know it all. You just have to strategically invite them to meetings like this. And then they understand. They learn. They understand. They ask questions. They get answer. And then they understand. And then they register. And then they stay. And then you get your bonuses from them. From their own activity. Without problem. You are leveraging on your network. So by the time you have people who are staking on your direct leg, and then you have been earning 3%. For instance, let's say you have 10 people who are earning 10 BitTONs every day, and you are earning 3 BitTONs every day. 3 BitTONs in 10 places is 30 BitTONs per day. Do you now understand when I say those who understand the power of leverage moves faster, grows faster than those who depend on money? Those who depend on the power of leverage in a structured environment, in a structured system like this, grows faster, grows bigger, moves faster, hence bigger than those who depend on money. For instance, your friend that depends on money is earning 10 BitTONs every day. You that you depend on power of leverage, that you have 10 of that your friend. You are earning 3% from them every day, and you have 10 of them. 3 times 10. It means your friend that depends on money is earning 10 BitTONs per day. Meanwhile, you that you depend on the power of leverage, you are earning how many? 30 BitTONs. You are earning times 3 of what that your friends that depends on money is earning every day. Tell me, who is going to go faster? Is it you that you are earning 30 BitTONs per day? Because you leverage on the power of leverage, because you depend on the power of leverage, or your friend that depends on money that is earning 10 BitTONs per day. Of course, you will move faster. You will move faster. Because in 10 days, let's do a little maths. Just one math. In 10 days, how much will your friend earn in BTN? In 10 days, how much will you earn in BTN? It means in 10 days, 10 times 10 gives you 100. 10 times 30 gives you 300. Meaning in 10 days, you would have earned 300 BitTON. That your friend will still be earning, would have earned a total of 100 BitTON. You have earned times 3 of what your friend is earning. And that's what we talk, that's what we say about the power of leverage. Let's now spice it a bit. By the time you have 10 of them, and then you have earned that 300 BitTONs in 10 days, you now choose to now go and stake maybe 100 out of the 300, or maybe 200 out of the 300. You chose to go and stake it. Mean you would have gotten a personal active staking of $100. Currently, one BitTON is $2.25. Meaning by the time you are staking 75 BitTON, you'd have gotten $100 value. Meanwhile, you have taken 200 BitTON. You have gone far above that. It means you can now begin to earn. By then, that your friends too has been joining meeting, has understood the power of leverage, is now trying to leverage. He is also now introducing his own friend, and they are now also joining him. While they are joining him, while he's earning that percentage, while he's also earning matching bonus, you will also be earning matching bonus, because in matching bonus system, you can earn also 10 level deep, depending on your rank. Depending on your rank, you can also earn 10 levels deep. So for silver rank, all you need for silver rank is $100 worth of BitTON in staking, active staking. And for gold, you only need 3 active direct members, which you already have. It is from those members that you get your first staking now. So you already have it. So it means the moment you are able to earn 10, maybe $3 for instance, maybe 3 BitTON for instance from 10 people, and then you are able to make a staking yourself, you will move straight from bronze to gold. And then you have 5 generations open for you. Now, power of leverage gives you all of this. By the time you get to blue diamond, you're already earning 34% of what everybody in your 10 levels are earning every day. You're already earning 34% of what everybody in your 10 levels are earning every day. That's funny. You're earning 34% of what everybody in your 10 levels are earning every day. Put what they are earning together. You are already earning 34% of all that they are earning. Just because you believe you depend on the power of leverage. Just because you depend on the power of leverage. Now, I put it to you. Who grows faster? Who earns faster between you and that your friend that depend on money? Like I said, you don't need to be an expert to share what you are learning. You just need to be one step ahead of someone else. You just need to know something that this person did not know, and then share this information with people. This works because value flows through people. I could hear people asking, why do you think this will work? See, this works because value flows through people. Every major movement in history grew through people. Every major community grows through people. Nobody can grow in isolation. You grow through communities. You grow through people. Every successful system expands through network. Even your business grows through people. People who are patronizing you. People who are dealing with you. People who are buying from you. Every opportunity scales through communities. Money follow values. Value follows people. And people follow clarity. Money follow value. Value follow people. And people follow clarity. So, let me be clear. I hope that you will understand this perfectly. This is not magic. This is not an overnight success. Let us be sincere with ourselves. This requires learning. This requires patience. This requires consistency. It requires learning. It requires patience. And it requires consistency. It requires your action. See, those who treat this casually will get casual results. But those who treat it seriously will experience meaningful change. I hope that you will understand this today and you will treat this seriously. The power of leverage is serious. And in BitTON, the power of leverage is loud and serious. It is enough to take you through from ground zero. It is enough to take you through from ground zero to success. The power of leverage is enough to take you from ground zero to success. It depends on how you handle it. If you are still learning, it's okay. If you are not ready to act yet, that's okay. If you have questions, please feel free to ask your questions, either privately or on the group or on the meeting. This is a learning environment. For the next 60 days, it's a learning environment. All of us are learning. So if you are still learning, if you don't want to take action on BitTON today, it's fine, it's good. You are still learning about it. If you are not ready yet, you don't want to act now, you still want to, that's okay. But if you have questions, please feel free to ask. There are no pressure. This is a learning environment. It's not a pressure environment. We take time to learn, and then we learn to understand. See, to close to this section, I want us to end with these notes. You don't need money to start learning. From day 1 to day 3, we have understand that perfectly. You don't need money to start learning. You don't need perfection to start positioning. You only need to be consistent every day. Come here every day. Learn. Let us learn. Let us learn to understand. Today, I've been able to show us the power of leverage and also study that system, that structured system that you are taking our time to study. That is BitTON.AI. You have seen today that in BitTON.AI, you don't need money to start. You can leverage on the resources around you. You can leverage on people around you. By God's grace, tomorrow, we'll begin to connect everything we've learned to a real-life ecosystem that we have been studying partly. So tomorrow, we will explain how this BitTON.AI works actually. We will take us through practical settings of how it works. Tomorrow is our day 4, and by that day 4, we'll go through how this real-life ecosystem works. You have learned everything. What is cryptocurrency? How value are created. Today, you have also learned the power of leverage. And I have partly shown you how that power of leverage can work for you, can take you from ground zero to hero today. I've also shown you the reason why I said those who depend on the power of leverage grows faster, moves faster, earns faster, and more than those who depend on money. This you have understood today. And tomorrow, by God's grace, we will be looking straight into the ecosystem. And we'll look into how it works. We'll explain this in deeper. And on this note, I want to thank you for attending today's meeting. Thank you for your discipline. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for coming again today. I'm going to stop here and see if we have questions that we can attend to within the next few minutes. Do we have any questions? If you have questions, you can type it on our chat box. We will read and respond to it. Or you can raise up your hands while we unmute you, and then you ask verbally. Do we have any question? Okay, thank you so much for your understanding. Thank you so much for today again. Tomorrow, by God's grace, is another day. Tomorrow, by God's grace, is another day, and we will also be discussing, like I said, we'll be discussing fully how BitTON.AI works, and we will get that full understanding tomorrow. Until tomorrow, I say thank you so much for attending today. Thank you so much for attending every day, and we will meet again tomorrow. Thank you so much.